Help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code Blueberry004. That's BLUBRRY004.
Okay, I'm Don Bain. I'm the Gadget Professor, and we're here at CES, and you're with the Tech Podcast Network. Welcome, PetNow, and your name was?
Peter.
Peter,
yes.
Okay. Peter, what brings you to CES?
So my company is presenting a revolutionary biometric identification app for dogs and cats.
Okay, so we're bringing a measurement system for doggies and kitties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are you going to be measuring?
So we are basically like recognizing the dog's nose and cat's face for identification, and we can identify them without microchips.
Okay, so what kinds of things will that information get me? What's it going to tell me?
So running like real simple scans will reveal the information of the registered dog or cat along with this information, and we want to encourage communities to help each other to locate the lost dogs and cats and return them.
So it's like a security identification system, if you will.
Yes, it is.
And is this product available right now?
Yes, it is available for download for free in the US and South Korea.
Oh, you can download it for free?
Mm-hmm.
Software?
Yes, sir.
Hardware you have to purchase?
There's no hardware.
There's no hardware.
It's just that.
What is the device that goes on the dog or the cat?
Well, there's no special device really needed, but it just runs on your smartphone, and all it does is just running a face scan, just like using Face ID on your iPhone.
So if the cat goes out of the house and I want to know where the cat is, it's going to tell me that it's out of the house.
Yes.
Will it give me coordinates?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will need some people out there, like shelter people or police officers to have it located. And we are also working with a Korean carrier, and we are self-broadcasting locally to notify the neighbors about the location.
So how do I know if I find a cat that it's connected to your system?
So the cat will have to be registered on our system ahead of being located.
So is it biologically registered?
Yes.
Based on my software, it says my cat is whatever cat it is. It tells me what the heart rate. What's it do? It's fingerprinted. I don't understand. How's it know? How's it identify my cat from your cat?
So there are feature vectors on the faces of cats, and it measures the distance and size of the eyes and noses and
okay,
mouths.
so it's like face recognition, but this is dog recognition or cat recognition.
Mm-hmm. So for dogs, we are running nose print scanning, and it works like fingerprints.
So every nose on the dog is different.
Mm-hmm, it is.
I didn't know that.
So it has been known to be unique to each dog since 1940s. And
did not know that.
And Kennel Club in Canada has been using it for identification.
Wow. So I can. What's the name of the app? PetNow, is that the name?
It is. Yes.
So I can go on my smart device, whatever it may be, iPad, Android
iPhone,
operating. Okay. And I can download PetNow, and then I'm going to do some type of photographing or whatever, inputting the animals.
Along with the dog's profile.
The profile, that's the word I was looking for. So now I got the cat or the dog's profile in there, and now it's going to start generating information for me 24/7. What else does it do other than it's lost or it's here?
That's a very good question, and we are cooperating with Korean government to have it admitted as one of the official ways to register their pets on National Pet Registry. And we are also working with Korean insurance companies to introduce pet biometric based.
So you're based in Korea?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
But so we want to utilize our solution to lower the pet insurance premiums.
That's great. I mean, that's a great idea. How'd you think of that?
So is
this your company?
Yes. I'm not a co-founder, but I'm a marketing director. So my founder didn't like microchipping because it hurts and there are some side effects, and people are just not willing to do it on their own despite there are encouragements.
So if I found a dog and I want to see if it's quote registered with PetNow, I would have to download the app, do a scan of the dog, and then it's going to say, hey, yeah, that dog belongs to the dog belongs to whoever it belongs to.
Yes, and you can also notify the owner about the location and contact information as needed.
Okay. Now, is that going to push the information to me, or do I have to always check the app?
Well, there will be a push going onto your app.
Okay. So this is totally free, which is wonderful.
Hmm.
How do you make money?
So we are charging the government and like the insurance companies for making use of our app. But whenever they're for maintaining the system and like running a search for like our app.
Very interesting.
Mhm.
So this is readily available now. I go to
Mhm.
petnow.com,
Mhm.
or I just go to PetNow in the App Store, whether it's the Android store or the iOS, right?
Yes.
And just download the app, and
Yes.
away I go for cats and dogs.
Yes.
Okay. I don't have I had a cat.
Mhm.
Don't have a cat anymore.
Oh, sorry.
Never had a dog. I have tropical fish. You can't do anything for.
Sorry, we don't.
The fish are always in the tank. I don't have to worry about that.
Yes.
But what about humans?
So for people, I think we are just focusing on like dogs and cats identification at this moment. But well, there are like more players in the.
Well, I mean, think about it. You know, unfortunately, there's just so many people that just go missing.
Mhm.
And if you could download your app and
Mhm.
do a facial scan or whatever, fingerprint,
Mhm.
and then God forbid they go missing, with Alzheimer's or dementia, whatever it is, and a lot of people, unfortunately, that happens to. That would be awesome to locate them. How far does that track out?
So like our app is pretty strict in that like kind of matters because like people usually think of like locating the missing like person or cats or dogs in distant like cameras, but our app needs to be scanned from like 4 to 8 inches, which is pretty close
Right.
for like closed circuit cameras
Okay.
to search. So our app is a bit like away from that matter.
So
I
you've
guess.
developed basically facial recognition for cats and dogs.
Yes, sir.
So you have that parameter, and that's really something. It's quite interesting.
Yes.
And right now, this is where's it being used most, in Korea?
Yes, as I mentioned, we are trying to like cooperate with we're in talks with Korean pet insurance companies, and we are going to roll out like pet insurance plans this year.
Do you have coverage here in the United States now?
Well, we are slowly expanding. Like we do have plans to like expand into here, and we need some like validation ahead of like we have to set up proper models for making us to look attractive.
So that's why you're here at CES, I would imagine, to find people who will basically invest and help your company grow.
Yes, sir. Like we would like to welcome anyone and any government departments or like insurance companies or other
Right.
like entities to visit our booth located in the first floor Mansion Expo.
Okay, and if they wanted to find out more information, they can go to petnow.com, I would imagine.
Oh, it's petnow.io.
Oh, well, that's good. I think you have a fabulous idea, a great app. I encourage people really to use this. It's PetNow. Go and download that app, and I know for a fact I have a ton of people that follow the Gadget Professor, and I know you guys and gals have dogs because I get questions about it all the time. So this is a great way to keep these animals safe and keep track of them. And there's no reason not to download it. It's free service, and I commend you for doing that. Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the air with us today, and I wish you the very best of luck. And I hope you find $1 trillion here and go on to build other cool apps. Good for you.
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me.
It's my pleasure. My pleasure to have you. All right, have a good day.